Hello, dear friends of Moments with Pastor Funke. Welcome to another exciting episode that we've titled Broken Pieces, where trusting it brings you so much joy. Now, one of my favorite songs of all time was sung by an American gospel singer named Tremaine Hawkins. Listen as my brother Dixon O'Malley and I sing a couple of verses of The Potter's House. By the wayside of life, dreams and visions shattered, you're all broken inside. You don't have to stay in the shape that you're in. The potter wants to put you back together again. Oh, the potter wants to put you back together again. In case your situation has turned upside down and all that you've accomplished is now on the ground. You don't have to stay in the shape that you're in. The potter wants to put you back together again. Oh, the potter wants to put you back together again. You are broken. Stop by the potter's house. You need mending. Stop by the potter's house. Give him the fragments of your broken life, my friend. The potter wants to put you back together again. Oh, the potter wants to put you back together again. Wow! Told you it's one of my favorite songs of all time, and I hope you too are blessed by our singing. The song Potter's House must have been taken from scriptures. So let's go straight to Jeremiah chapter 18 from verse 1. The word which came to Jeremiah from the Lord saying, Arise and go down to the potter's house, and there I will cause you to hear my words. Then I went down to the potter's house, and there he was, making something at the wheel. And the vessel that he made of clay was marred in the hand of the potter. So he made it again into another vessel, as it seemed good to the potter to make. Friends, let me show you a few things about the word we just read. The first vessel or pottery that was in the hands of the potter was marred. It was disfigured. It was spoilt right in his hands. Now we don't know exactly why, but what's most important is that the potter was aware and the vessel was still in his hands. Sometimes, friends, God's children get merged, though they are in his hands. It could be their health, their marriage, maybe their business, could even be their ministry. Something goes wrong and the masterpiece goes out of plan. Notice that the potter does not throw that lump of clay away or abandon it for another piece of clay. An earthly potter may think, well, maybe this piece of clay is too lumpy, or maybe has too many impurities inside it. Perhaps it's just too hard and can't be molded into something beautiful, something that everyone will be happy and proud to be associated with. No, the potter, our Father, doesn't abandon that piece of clay. He just puts it back in his wheel and begins to spin it and goes back to making something even more beautiful out of that same piece of clay. This potter never gets tired of working on that old piece of clay because a newer, fresher lump of clay has arrived in his shop. Never. He just keeps working on that piece until his desire has been fulfilled and manifested in that old piece of clay. He never stops and he never quits. The same is true of us, you and I and our Heavenly Father. We are the old lump of clay. Life has murders, issues, mistakes, wrong steps, disobedience, sin, unforgiveness, bitterness, anger, immorality, lack. Many of us have been broken and battered. We don't even know how to begin putting ourselves together, but we don't need to because we aren't able to. Only the potter who brought us forth has the capacity to mend us back to better than we were before. Are you broken up right now, my friend? Will you just visit our Father's house? He's ready to put you on His will and begin the work of reconstruction over your life free of charge. Don't forget, the potter wants to put you back together again. Thank you very much, our friends, for joining us in this episode. And thank you, MIT, for joining me. God bless you all until we come your way again next week. Bye for now.